Hi, this is Shelley Kraft. We're coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the 25th Annual Roth Conference at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Laguna Beach, California. With me is Bobby Gaylor of Miller Energy Resources. It's a publicly traded company, and the symbol is MILL. Bobby, welcome to SNNLive.
Thanks, Shelley. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, now just give the audience an overview first of the company, and then we'll go into some detail.
Absolutely. Miller is a New York Stock Exchange company. We trade under the symbol MILL. We are in two basins right now. We're an E&P company, I guess I should say that first, in oil and gas. And we're in two basins, the Appalachia Basin in Tennessee and also in Alaska, in the Cook Inlet. We've got about 50,000 acres in Tennessee, and we have 750,000 acres up in Alaska, an oil platform, production facility. And we're out there reworking previously producing wells, and we're also finding new oil and gas every day.
So you guys are some busy boys out there, because oil and gas is getting going. I mean, it's the one sector that hasn't had a slowdown. Whether it's fluctuating in the price of oil, it doesn't make a difference. And industrial consumption I live in California. I know what the gas prices are. Hello.
Absolutely. And you know what's even gets better, Shelley, is that in Alaska we enjoy the best of both worlds for pricing on both oil and gas. We get Alaska North Slope pricing in Alaska, which today I believe is around $108 a barrel. And in the Anchorage area where we're located, there is no pipelines that bring natural gas in. There's no shipping. There's no trucking or anything. They eat what they kill in that area, and there's a shortage of natural gas in the area. And the spot market for natural gas in Alaska this past winter was $22 an M.
What?
And we can even
that's dramatically higher than it is down in the lower 48.
Complete disconnect from the lower 48. We can actually execute long-term contracts for gas in Alaska at $8 an M for multi-year gas contracts. So, unlike any other place in the world that I know of, we're getting the highest price for both our oil and our gas. And on top of that, Shelley, every time I spend $1 in Alaska, I get 40 cents back from the state as an incentive to be there to do oil and gas business. So it's a wonderful environment, and Miller's very excited because we spent the last year spending $23 million on a brand new state-of-the-art oil rig that we have put on our offshore platform to do all of our workovers and our new drills, and we spent 2.5 years of very hard work to get to this point, but the fun's just begun.
You know, it kind of sounds like it. Let's talk about the Tennessee 70. What? How many thousand?
50,000.
50,000 acres. So, what do you got cooking there?
Well, we actually just drilled the first two horizontal Mississippi lime wells east of the Mississippi River. Both successfully. We both found virgin oil and virgin gas, so we're excited about that. I'm excited to find out where we're going to finally produce them at as we get finished up with the little projects that we're doing to complete the wells. But we found fresh oil and fresh gas horizontally, the same stuff they're doing in Oklahoma and Kansas, to great results, and we're excited about it. You know, we've got almost a blanket of what we call Fort Payne oil in our Mississippi lime in Tennessee, and we think there's tremendous upside. None of that's factored into my stock to this day, and I think as we go through the year and we prove up these wells and we start getting some reserve numbers, we're going to be all pretty pleasantly surprised at what that reserve number is going to be. And
you're actually fitting in with what the Obama administration wants to see. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, I think so. I don't know if that's good or bad. But if it makes them happy in Washington, then we're certainly not doing us any disservice.
But the less they can import, the better. That's where I'm going, right?
Look, there's America, as we all know, has as much oil and gas as anybody in the country, the world. And quite frankly, if we wanted to open up our spigots, we wouldn't need anybody's oil or gas. And until that day comes, though, you know, we'll see what happens. But we're chock full of both.
So what's your background?
Well, my background is I got out of college and played professional baseball for 4.5 years with the Montreal Expos, and tolled around the country in the minor leagues on buses and ate McDonald's and all that good stuff. I left there and went to the family business, which was heavy equipment, and then we sold that business, and then I got into investment banking. And Miller was one of the companies that actually banked to help acquire the Alaska assets, and they asked me to join them, and I've been with them ever since.
Well, you just may have hit a home run, son.
Absolutely. I like the way you think.
Let's get that website out there.
It's www.millerenergyresources.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Gaylor of Miller Energy Resources, symbol MILL. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNN Live. We are at the 25th Annual Roth Conference at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Laguna Beach, California. Good to see you. Always a pleasure.
Thanks, Shelley. It's good to be here.
Quite welcome.